What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on a post I came across that Kendrick Perkins said, which to me this post right here don't make any sense. That what Kendrick Perkins has said about LeBron James. So it says that I'm sure LeBron would have easily surpassed Michael Jordan in championships if he had such an easy if he had such easy competition in the finals like Jordan had. He had everything in his favor, right? And so to me, I think this comment is just crazy. Um I don't, first of all, like the era that Michael Jordan played in, defense was a lot tougher, right? A whole lot tougher than what the defense what LeBron played in. And so LeBron played with, in my opinion, that I mean, no way that could be true. So, all right, so LeBron James in the finals lost to the San Antonio Spurs, right? Now, the Spurs had who the Spurs had? They had Bruce Bowen, uh, Kawhi Leonard, you know, so those guys are the guys that matched up with LeBron. LeBron is bigger, stronger, and faster than both of those guys that the Spurs had. And so what the Spurs did when they played against LeBron James, the Spurs had to clog the middle up, so they wouldn't so LeBron wouldn't be able to just bore his way through through the lane. Who else LeBron lost to? He lost to the Dallas Mavericks, right? And the Dallas Mavericks had, playing LeBron, they had Jason Terry. Jason Terry is 6 feet 2. Um 6 feet 2 inches tall. LeBron probably like 6'9", 240, something like that. Or maybe a little bit heavier than 240. JJ Barrera was took part in that for the Spurs. I'm not for the Spurs, for Dallas. JJ Barrera was 5'10". Like, never in history have anybody 6'2" or anybody 5'10" stop Michael Jordan. If you had to put, I don't know where Kendrick Perkins get this statement is just crazy. I think you lose credibility when you say stuff like this, right? But if had you put JJ Barrera on Michael Jordan probably he would have tried to score every time down court until you make a change. Same thing with Jason Terry. Jason Terry is 6 feet 2 inches tall, and probably, and I'm sure, and he probably don't even weigh 200 pounds. No way would you know? No way would you be able to put these guys on Michael Jordan. Not even for not just an extended period of time, but you can't put these guys on Michael Jordan for one play, because as soon as he see them, he just gonna light up. He just gonna light up. I can't think of anybody that LeBron James went up against, even when he went up against the Celtics. Um, they had to, like who they had. All right, so Kevin Garnett, excellent defensive player. Paul Pierce, pretty good. But still, they couldn't stop LeBron James one on one. Kevin Garnett. Every time he said we stopped LeBron James, or Paul Pierce, we did this to LeBron James. So I don't get this statement from what is it, Kendrick Perkins, about I'm sure LeBron would have easily surpassed Mike in championships if he had such easy competitions in the final. When you look at who Mike had to play in the finals, man, he had to beat He beat Magic Johnson. They was a pretty good defensive team back then. Michael Jordan beat Portland Trail Blazers. Again, and Portland was deep. I mean, they had a nice. They had Jerome Curse, Duckworth, um, Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter. That team was that Portland team was tough. Seattle, they beat Seattle. Seattle had Gary Payton, the glove, Sean Kemp. So that's that statement by Perk. I was gonna call him Sam Perkins, but that's Kendrick Perkins. He may as well be Sam Perkins the way he talking. That's crazy. Who else did they play? All right, so then when they played Karl Malone, Karl Malone was tough. Who else? They put Hornacek. Hornacek played Mike, and that was a mismatch in my opinion. But Mike was the greatest, the best ball player in the league. So no matter who they would have put on him, they put Hornacek on him at one time. Then you had Byron. What was Byron Russell? Was a very good defensive player. So anybody you put on Mike is a mismatch, right? But they was allowed to be more physical than what people are with LeBron. Like LeBron didn't get beat up, in this day and age as they did back in the 90s and the early 2000s. LeBron ain't never get beat up like that. Who else that that LeBron played against? I mean, and LeBron collapsed mentally and gave up, in a few of these series, which you never seen Mike do. So when Kendrick Perkins make these kind of statements, I just think he just lose credibility. LeBron, and I want to know who legitimately thinks that LeBron played against tougher competition. How in the world can you have LeBron down for playing against tougher competition when LeBron, basically Dirk Nowitzki, he said that when they played against him, Dirk Nowitzki said that these guys are not real. So even Dirk Nowitzki felt empowered and he had confidence, when he played against LeBron. Was no fear in Dirk Nowitzki's heart. So much so that they put JJ Barrera and Jason Terry on LeBron James. You cannot do that. You could not put that on Mike. Nobody. JJ Barrera, what is he? 5'10", and they held LeBron James to 8 points. Here you got a guy. That's just really that's a shame. He should be ashamed of himself. He actually like people think he quit on his team in that series. Also against when they played against the Spurs, they think he quit on this, on his team. He collapsed, not quit, but he just basically collapsed. You didn't see Mike doing that against tougher competition. Mike faced the tougher competition. No way, no coach in their right mind would have put JJ Barrera and Jason Terry on Michael Jordan. You just couldn't do that. And I don't know how many. Mike scored like 30 something points again. Just imagine if you putting JJ Barrera on Mike or Jason Terry. I won't even say JJ Barrera. I say Jason Terry, 6'2", not even 200 pounds. It's Mike would score every time down court. It just it wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened. So I definitely disagree with Kendrick Perkins. I think, like I said, he loses credibility when he say stuff like that, and so that's what I think. But that's my take on it. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.